Hello everyone, fx is given as the fourth root of minus 1 plus cube root of minus 1 plus square root of 4 over x minus 1, and the domain of fx is requested. So to finding the domain of the root functions, we only care about the ones with an even root number. The value under the square root or the fourth root should be always more than or equal to 0. So first of all, if we only consider this square root, 4 over x minus 1 should be more than equal to 0. And x cannot be 0 because it's in the denominator. So this fraction will not be finite, or it's not defined as where the denominator is equal to 0. So first of all, x cannot be 1, and then in order for this value to be positive, the numerator is positive and the denominator should be positive as well. Then x should be more than 1. So this is the first condition that we have derived. So next, let's consider the fourth root. So in order for this to have meaning, basically minus 1 plus cube root of minus 1 plus the square root of 4 over x minus 1 should be more than or equal to 0. If we take minus 1 to the other side of this inequality, we'll have cube root of minus 1 plus 4 over x minus 1, square root of that should be more than equal to 1. Then let's take both sides of this inequality to the power of 3. Then we will have minus 1 plus 4 over x minus 1, square root of that should be more than equal to 1. We'll take this one to the other side of this inequality. We'll have square root of 4 over x minus 1 more than equal to 2. And then let's take both sides of this inequality to the power of 2. We'll have 4 over x minus 1 is more than equal to 4. Then 4 is more than equal to 1. Then we can just cancel or divide both sides of this inequality by 4, and also the direction of the inequality will stay the same. So we'll end up with 1 over x minus 1, and then bring the 1 to the other side, more than equal to 0. Then let's take common denominator of this expression. We'll have x minus 1 stays there, then negative x plus 1 will be 2 minus x over x minus 1. This should be more than equal to 0. Let's construct a table for this one, right? So we'll have the extremum points of this. Let's assess this inequality in 2 points, x equal to 2, which is the 0 of the numerator, and x equal to 1. So if we'll have x here, we'll have x1 and x2. Then 2 minus x over x minus 1. We are trying to see what is the sign of this fraction when within different domains, basically. So at the values below 1, the denominator is negative and the numerator is positive. So basically, let's say that it is 0. 2 minus 0 is positive. So this expression, let's say this is gx. So gx is positive over negative will be negative. At 1, this is not defined because it is a 0 of the denominator. Between 1 and 2, the denominator is a positive value and the numerator is a positive one as well. So the totally positive over positive is going to be a positive value. At values above 2, denominator is positive and the numerator is negative, because for instance, let's consider 3. 2 minus 3 is minus 1, and so it is negative. So we'll have negative. So where this where gx, we want only to find where gx is more than or equal to 0. So at 2, we know that it is also 0 because it's a 0 of the numerator. So the domain of fx, the domain of fx will be the intersection of x more than or equal to 1, because this is the domain of the square root. So the domain of fx will be x more than 1, and from here, this is where gx is basically positive or 0. It's gonna be 1 excluding 1 and 2 including and 1. So the intersection of these two will be this value, 1 to 2, range of 1 to 2 including 2. Thank you for watching.